So Saturday the 17th of September 2022, the Irish National Stud Kildare. Now, National Defence, he was due to come back here this year, well, the end of the year, Christmas, January, for the 2023 season. Well, it was positively, there were current plans to bring him back. It's looking very positive for his return to the Irish National Stud. He's recovering well after his injury last year during covering duty. He got injured during covering duty last year, and he's on a break. He's on a year break after his injury, and it was looking good for his return to come back for the season, for next season, for 2023. And it's looking positive. And I sent an email there the weekend, early the week, and they're saying that there were current plans to bring him back to the stud for the 2023 season, and that's the last email I got before. And then I sent another email back to find out whether they have any estimate date, or would they have any idea what date we should expect him back at the Irish National Stud. And it said, due to then, since your last email, we are saddened to reveal that we have lost National Defence. He passed away last night, which we're referring to Thursday night, the 15th of September. He passed Thursday night, 15th of September. We still don't know what caused the death, so we haven't had any news of exactly what happened yet. So he was due to come back here this year. Well, it was looking positive. He was in recovery. The injury wouldn't have been serious enough to be fatal to cause his death. So we don't know anything. He's only 8 years old, which is quite young. So I was excited. I was even, like, the last day we were here was the 14th, and I was even saying to my viewers, you viewers, you probably see yourself when I log it on to my YouTube. It's not logged on to my YouTube yet. It was the day of Winks' birthday, by the way, the 14th of September. And I was even getting excited, and I'm excited the National's coming back. And I was even up at the stallion stables. I was even saying, I wonder where they're going to stable them now. They're probably going to rearrange all the stallions, put them into different stables, and because I'm saying the rip. Number 10's free. The 10's only one that hasn't been used since we've come here. Do you remember that? And this whole conversation there last day we were here. I was getting excited and couldn't wait to see him, and blah blah. And wonder whether they're going to stable him now, because they keep rearranging all the stallions, putting all the different stalls. And at the moment they have Lucky Vega in where National was last year, number 4. So Lucky Vega's in Australia at the moment, during his shuttling career, during his breeding at the moment over there. So hopefully nothing will happen to him. Fingers crossed. But yeah. So I'm a bit, as you can imagine, I'm not the best at all. I had to start. I didn't start my filming till very late today. I had to have tea with sugar before I started filming today. I was very shook up, and tea with sugar to wake up the shock, as you know. So I didn't start work till nearly 2 o'clock today. So I was quite late, and then, as you know, I did a tribute to National before, and then as well too. So I'm not the best. I'm not the greatest at all, and I don't think I'm going to be the best for a while. But I was really looking forward to his return, and I'm very sad that he's not returning back, and it's going to be like a biggish hole missing now. When I come back to the stud next year, it's going to be like a biggish hole missing now that he's not here. So I'm very sad, viewers, about to have to reveal this bad news about National. I'm very sad now to tell you that he won't be coming back, and that you won't see him anymore on my YouTube anymore, because I really enjoyed chatting to him, and he's a lovely horse. He's very friendly, and I'm going to really miss talking to him. I'm going to really miss chatting to him. My last association with National, I think it was June, July last year, before he went off to Australia. That's my last association I had with him. And then he was off to Australia, and that's the last time I saw him alive. So anyway, so I'm very sorry to have to break the news to you, but so hopefully now he gets good burial and we rest well. Anyway, we're going up to the stand. We'll have to see his the rest of the stand.
Can you go to the left?
Cheering up, Lucifer. Lucifer, I could do a bit of cheering up. I think he's asleep, is he? I think he's asleep, is he? Looks like he's asleep, is he? He's him?
Yeah.
Looks like he's asleep. He's his face.
Yeah, that's fine.
You gonna say hello to me, Lucifer? Looks like he's asleep. I think he's asleep, is he? Are you asleep there, Lucifer? Hello, Nando. Is this exact same position where he was the last day you were here?
Yeah.
The exact same position he was here. This is where he was last time I was here.
Yeah.
The exact same position that he was last year, or last time I was here. The exact same position, Lee. This is where he was last time I was here. The exact same position.
Right.
Huh?
Try.
Hello. Hello, Nando. Hello. This is where you were last time I was here. The exact same position. Unless he didn't move. Probably didn't move from that position, did he? No? It's in the dark, isn't it? You go say hello to me, Nando. I can do a bit of cheering up, Nando. I've lost a friend. I lost one of your friends. One of your friends is gone. Yeah. One of your friends died there 2 days ago. I could do a bit of cheering up, Nando. You say hello to me. I'm very sad, Nando. I'm very sad, and I could do a bit of cheering up. Do you know that, Nando? I'm very sad, and I could do a bit of cheering up, Nando. Come on, I could really do with a friend, Nando. Do you know that? I could really do with a friend right now. I'm very, very sad and very depressed, Nando. I could really do with a friend. I'm very, very sad, yes. I really do need a friend. I've lost a friend, Liam. I've really lost a friend, one of my friends here died, Nando. And you need a friend. Could you say hello to me? Could you say hello to me, Nando? I'm very sad. Come on, you say hello to me, Nando. You know, I'm very, very sad. I could do with a friend. I could do with someone. I could do to say hello to me, Nando. I'm very, very upset, Nando. I'm very depressed. Could you say hello to me, Nando? Will you? I'm very, very sad, Nando, and I could do with a friend right now. And I really miss our chats, Nando. Do you know that? I really miss our chats. You haven't spoken to me for months. Looks like months, doesn't it? Feels like months, doesn't it? Feels like forever since you spoke to me. Feels like forever since you said hello to me. Do you know that? Feels like forever since you spoke to me. Do you know that? It's a long time, isn't it, Nando? A little bit too long, isn't it, Nando? And you used to be very, very sociable. You used to come to the door all the time, didn't you? You were very sociable once upon a time. You came to the door all the time, didn't you? You were very, very sociable once upon a time. What happened to the Nando that I used to know? What happened to the Nando that I used to know? You're at the door all the time, weren't you? You're at the door all the time. What happened to that Nando? I'd love to know. He's gone and changed. He's really changed now, hasn't he? He's gone and changed now, hasn't he? Is he at Vintage Spirit Store, is it?
He feels.
He feels, is he?
Try and loose there. I'll decorate it.
Jesus.
Wake up. Wake up, man. Yusuf. There's a good boy. There's a good boy. Yeah, you see. Size of him. Enormous, yeah.
This is where National used to be. This is where National used to be, number 4. This is the stable where National was last year, folks. This is where he was stabled last year. And then Lucky Vega came to stud. Lucky came to stud then. He took over his stable. He, National left. Lucky came to the stud and he came and took over it. And then Lucky's gone to Australia now to do his second stage, his next stage of his breeding process. And this is where National was last year, number 4. So when we first came to the stud, this was owned by Warthat, the stallion that I lost only 2 years ago. And now only 2 years, only within 2 years I lost another friend, National Defence. So I'm only getting over one horse. Warthat only 2 years ago, and I've lost another friend just within 2 years later. So it's not easy for me at all. Like I'm only getting over one stallion, and then I lose another within 2 years. It's too much. I still haven't gone over Warthat yet, and I don't think I'd ever get over Warthat. And to top it all, I'm losing another stallion friend in National. National's is a lot younger than Warthat. He's only 8, and Warthat was 13. So there was a bit of a big difference in the age. But Warthat was in France. National was in Australia. He was due to come back this year, but he's looking good. But I was looking forward. I was getting really excited when a man told me that there were current plans to bring him back. I was really excited. I couldn't believe it, and I was really excited and really getting warmed up, and really looking forward to coming months of his arrival and everything else. And but this is where he was. But I wouldn't know where they were going to move him if he was coming back. Probably would have moved into a different stall, maybe down the other end. The number 10 has never been used. And when we came here, it was probably used before we came, but I wouldn't known that. But it was never used when we first arrived. That's always thought it's never been used since we came here, number 10. But the only ones that have been used have been number 1 to number 9, as far as I've seen. Number 1 to number 9 are the only ones that have been used. Number 10 has never been used since we came here. But only 1 to 9 have been used. No, up to number 9, but never 10. But, unless it was used before we came here, I'm not too sure, many moons ago. But it's never been used since we came. But this was from last year. So that's what he does now. It's Lucky Vegas stall. But if National was to come, I wouldn't know where they would have stood him. Probably the other end, I wouldn't know. But anyway, Lucky's coming back at some stage, and maybe coming back to December, January. Hoping if nothing happens to him. Touch wood. Touch wood, nothing happens to him now. Huh? Okay. Touch wood, nothing happens to
touch wood, yeah.
Lucky. Hoping not, anyway. This is Decoration Light, the son of Galileo, another big name. Nationals have been the son of Invincible Spirit. This is another son of another big name, Galileo. It looks like he's asleep. Decoration Light, are you asleep? Are you asleep? Are you? Decoration Light, looks like he's dead to the world.
Yeah. Here. Can't go. Look, people over there. The other side. Come to the other side. That's it.
Used to this bloody angling. Stupid. I'm just looking forward to seeing National's name and that poster list. Yeah, I moved to a different paddock now. We moved over to where National was last year. We moved over to National's old paddock. Yeah, we moved over to Vista Spears side of the paddock, so I say. So you see, they've moved away from Decoration Light's side of the paddocks. You're not over there anymore, are you? It says right up. It's very tall. It's set up right up, doesn't it? Looks very tall, me, this side, doesn't it? As I see, moved over to Vista Spears side of the paddocks. You're over down where National Defence was last year. National Defence's old paddock that he was in last year. Yeah, Ekiano, because I see you keeping National paddock nice and warm. Looking after from it. Yeah, sadly he passed away now. He passed away there on Thursday night. And I'm very sad, so I am. Take a shot of him. I'm very sad, so I am. And this is the Tsar of that couple Stalin that passed away. This is Princess Beirut. This is the Tsar of that Stalin that passed away, and he's still fighting fit at the age of 25 years old. Aren't you invincible? Yeah, your son sadly passed away on Thursday night. Yeah, national. I was looking forward to seeing him this year. I'm looking forward to his return this year. So I was. I'm looking forward to his return this year for the 2023 season. Yeah, and he's not coming back now. I'm very upset now. Invincible. Do you know that I'm very upset? Can you see his face?
No, is he most of it, yeah?
What part can you see?
Just the front.
What part of it can you see?
Yeah, see it now. I'm going. See it now, yeah.
What part can you see? What part is it?
There you go, you see.
I really miss your son, Invincible. Do you know that? I'm very depressed and very sad. I did a tribute video. I went down to his old paddock, and I did a tribute video to your son. And they're very good. I did a nice chat. I did a nice talk about your son down in his old paddock today. A nice chat about it. I did a nice tribute video to your son today. Yes, and passing on my condolences to everyone. The stud here and the Widden stud in Australia. Yeah, so passing on my condolences. Yeah, it's very sad. He's only 8 years old, your son. Yeah, and last time I saw him, he was here last year. It's June, July last year was the last time I saw him alive. He was here in the stud. Yeah, before he went to Australia. It's very sad. So it is. And I'm very sad. So I'm very saddened by the loss of your son. I couldn't hold in the tears today. I had to start filming very late today at 2 o'clock. I had to have a cup of tea before I started filming today. I had with sugar in it. Tea with sugar is very good for shock. And everyone was very good to me today. All the staff were very good. Even my fiance was very supportive today. And he went up and got me the cup of tea and he stayed with me and supported me. He's been very good support. So he has been. And it's good to see they're just still fighting fit. Yeah, the father. They're still looking fighting fit at the age of 25. It's incredible. It's absolutely amazing that you're still fighting fit at the age 25 years old. He's still fighting fit. And
yeah.
I'm very important about his son. It's very important about his son, isn't it? His son didn't make it. He's only 8 years old. He's only practically a baby. And look at you. You're still fighting fit, aren't you? You lucky thing. Look at him that he can stay alive at 25 years old, and his poor son isn't so lucky.
No.
Huh? Usually the father should go before the son. Hello, Kriegel. Hello.
Careful now.
Huh? Oh, didn't get that, did you? Did you get that?
Don't think so. Not sure.
Didn't even notice it. I didn't even notice it. I didn't even notice it. Watch it there.
Please too many people around. Pause video. It's time to go anyway.
What time is it?
It's now 5:25. Yeah, this one. Okay, there's too many people around today. I can't really get film here anyway. 5:25. Head off now because you get some.
Okay, folks. I'll say goodbye to you now. Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed the film. And even though it wasn't as joyous as I would have liked it to have been, but it was the best hopefully it was the best I could do under the circumstances. I hope we weren't too disappointed. But if I do have any more updates about National's cause of death, I will keep you posted on my next visit to the stud. And anyway, thank you, folks. Thank you.